Welcome to Inside British Royals. This is your exclusive look inside the world's most famous family. We are exploring the scandals, secrets, and power plays that define the modern monarchy. If you are new here, please do well to hit that subscribe button for more updates. Sarah Ferguson has simply vanished. Rumors are swirling that the former Duchess, overwhelmed by a firestorm of personal and public crises, has fled the country for a remote retreat in Ireland. Since she was last seen in late September 2025, the world around her has imploded. Her ex-husband has been arrested, her name is once again tangled up with the Epstein scandal, and her business empire appears to be crumbling. She's reportedly seeking refuge, but is she really hiding out on the Irish coast? Or is the truth even more complicated? The drama kicked into high gear on the morning of Prince Andrew's 66th birthday. On February 19th, 2026, he was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office, a charge directly linked to his dealings with the late Jeffrey Epstein. He was released while under investigation, but the damage was done. And as the world watched the spectacular downfall of Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, one question got louder and louder. Where on earth is Sarah Ferguson? For months, the 66-year-old former Duchess has kept an incredibly low profile. Her retreat from public life started just before a new, damaging set of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein was released, shedding more light on her association with the convicted sex offender. The files, released by U.S. authorities, contained correspondence that was, to put it mildly, professionally damaging. In emails sent after Epstein's 2008 conviction, Ferguson sought his advice for her charities and praised him as a genius. While these aren't new crimes, the revelations were a PR nightmare. The fallout was immediate. Her charity, Sarah's Trust, faced immense pressure, and official records show that 6 of her private companies are in the process of being wound down. Once a fixture in the public eye, Ferguson was now facing professional ruin, her name once again tied to a scandal she has long tried to escape. So, as the controversy exploded with her ex-husband's arrest, where did Sarah Ferguson go? While some reports point to a quiet corner of Ireland, the actual trail appears to lead to far more glamorous and expensive hideaways. Just after Christmas 2025, she reportedly checked into the Paracelsus Recovery Clinic on the shores of Lake Zurich in Switzerland. This is not your average retreat. Known for its ultra-wealthy clients, the facility offers absolute discretion and intensive treatment programs. Ferguson has praised the clinic before, calling it a sanctuary. Sources claimed she stayed until the end of January, seeking expert treatment when she felt at her most vulnerable. But Switzerland apparently wasn't the final stop. After leaving the clinic, there have been reported sightings of her in the French Alps and the United Arab Emirates. This globe-trotting journey from one exclusive location to another paints a very different picture from a quiet stay in a modest Irish lodge. The truth of her whereabouts remains a closely guarded secret. For anyone who's followed the wild ride of Sarah Ferguson's life, this vanishing act isn't entirely surprising. Her entire public life has been a roller coaster, swinging between being a royal insider and a total outsider, a media darling and a tabloid punching bag. From the cruel Duchess of York headlines to her very public financial troubles, she's weathered more storms than most. She's often spoken about feeling overwhelmed by the pressure, and her coping mechanism has frequently been to retreat. A source close to her noted that she needs to get away when things become too much, and it's hard to imagine a time more overwhelming for her than right now. This isn't just about hiding from cameras. It's a pattern of self-preservation, an attempt to find a place to breathe when the world feels like it's closing in. Hiding out, whether in a Swiss clinic or a desert oasis, Sarah Ferguson is at a major crossroads. The immediate goal is obviously to escape the media glare, but the billion-dollar question is what she'll do next. Friends have reportedly said she needs to get back to work and that she needs money. With her companies failing and her reputation in tatters, her financial situation seems shaky. This is what makes royal watchers so nervous. Could a tell-all book or a bombshell TV interview be in the cards? For decades, Ferguson has been the keeper of royal secrets, especially about her ex-husband. Now, with her back against the wall, The temptation to cash in on what she knows might be stronger than ever. While she isn't accused of any wrongdoing, her closeness to both Andrew and Epstein puts her in a unique position. Could she become a witness? Will she cooperate? Or will she sell her story to the highest bidder? Her retreat isn't a vacation, it's a strategy session where she's planning the next chapter of her life and maybe the royal family's next crisis. From a luxury Swiss clinic to parts unknown, Sarah Ferguson is a woman in full retreat. The one-two punch of her ex-husband's arrest and the Epstein revelations has clearly pushed her to the edge, forcing her to find refuge from it all. She's chosen solitude to figure out what comes next. But the world is still watching, and the question remains, will Sarah Ferguson emerge from her self-imposed exile with a plan for quiet survival, or with a story that could blow the monarchy wide open? What do you think Fergie's next move will be? Let us know in the comments below. And for more updates on this story, be sure to subscribe to our channel.